What's going on, my friends? I'm Andrew Scott. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Today, we are talking about Christmas. But let me let you in on a little secret. I'm Aiden Scott. Andrew Scott is my dad. But check this out.
What the heck is going on? What are you guys doing here? Aiden, did you start recording again? So, dude, you messing around with my camera again?
Maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Well, that's okay. Well, I noticed you're still in your pajamas. I'm in my pajamas too. We're just kind of chilling out at home today. But you said you wanted to talk about Christmas. Christmas is what? It's toys
and presents and Santa, milk and cookies, and like all the stuff you want.
Wait a minute. Who showed up last night?
Quincy.
Who's Quincy?
My elf on the shelf.
Elf on the shelf. So.
He's hiding, and I didn't look hard enough. I was looking in the kitchen, and he was behind a teeny tiny plant, and I didn't even see him.
What is going on, man?
Oh no, it's a crazy world.
It's a
My
crazy
Christmas
world.
wish list is 2 things. I want a dirt bike or $1 million.
What?
No, 1,000.
Okay. How about you get the $1 million? Because if you had $1 million, then I think you can actually get a dirt bike. That's a thought. But you know, when we think about Christmas, the first thing a lot of times we think about is gifts, presents, kind of what we're going to get, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're like, ooh, let's rip open these presents. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Are there other things you would say that are important for
Christmas spirit, spending time with your family.
Oh man, I love that part of it. That's pretty fun, isn't it?
Yeah, when we tear over our presents as a family, we're having so much fun.
Yeah. And I think it's really spending time together. You know, I talk a lot on this channel about the importance of relationship. Do you think relationships are important?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We love being together. We love spending time together. It's pretty awesome. But I think sometimes what happens is we get so caught up with the Christmas stuff that we forget about the relationships.
Yeah.
It's easy to do, right? And I know that your heart, you were telling me today that you wish sometimes like we'd think more about those who are less fortunate, maybe the poor, those who can't get a lot of things. What do you think about that?
That is just wrong.
Yeah?
Wrong, I say.
Well, and it's not that it's not our fault, but some people are born in certain situations that maybe are harder than our situations. But you know what I love about you, Aiden? I love your heart for people. And that even though Christmas is a time that we celebrate getting things, you really do think about giving. I think that's important.
This year, when I get a present and it's really important to me, I'm probably gonna donate it to someone. Because then they need it more than me. Because they don't have a home, they have nothing. And they at least need to have something.
Yeah. Well, that's, if we all do our part, though, and see, I know your heart, and maybe you'll grow up to be one of those people who, you go around the world and you help, dig wells in places that need clean, fresh water. Maybe you'll be someone who helps support children in third world countries, which, we can do our part now. What's our friend in Africa? What's his name?
Nathan.
And he's like 6 years old now.
Yeah.
And we're getting updates and pictures, and we send money for him to actually every single month we send money, and it allows him to have medicine, food, water, schooling, and he'll write back and tell us like what his favorite foods are and what he's been doing. But we also get opportunities once for his birthday and once for Christmas to send extra money, and they get him a gift for both his birthday and a gift for Christmas. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
So, I know your heart's big, buddy, and you want to help like everybody in the world. But think about this. If every single one of us were to just do what we can, whether it's third world countries or here in this country, what is it that we can do to give back? So for us, we help out Nathan. We'd like to sponsor, more than one child, but that's what we can do right now, and that helps him. We also give dinners away through our local community church. Whether it be Thanksgiving or Christmas dinners, we have those opportunities. We also give back through those, we put those shoe boxes of toys together for third world country children, boys and girls. And so there's just all these different ways that we can give back. So isn't it important that we do that?
Yes.
So maybe you can find an opportunity this year to give back. Oh, I got a crazy story for you. You want to hear this?
Yeah.
So when I was about your age, my mom and dad, they started doing this thing for a few years where before we opened our presents, we would get up early in the morning and we would actually make up. My mom would go to this big bulk food place, and she'd get huge cans of bean soup. She'd get fruit, and we get stuff like bread and lunch meat and stuff. And we would all help each other make sandwiches, and we'd put soup in these little bowls to keep them warm, and fruit, and we'd pack it all up together. We also went to the local thrift store, Goodwill, Salvation Army, and we would get coats and gloves and hats. And before we opened our presents on Christmas morning, this is so cool, we would actually take a ride downtown and we would just look around for people in need. And one time I remember there was this family, literally mom and dad and 2 kids, homeless, no place to go on Christmas morning. And so we ended up giving them all the rest of our food. We gave them coats and gloves and hats. And you know what was wild about it? They were so just taken aback. They couldn't believe that we cared that much about them. And by the time I got home, I didn't even want to unwrap my presents. I thought, I just don't know how good I have it at times. The important thing about this is not forgetting that there's people who are less fortunate than us. And I think it's easy to complain about what we don't get on Christmas sometimes, isn't it? But think about it. There's always someone else who's suffering, someone else who doesn't have. And so it's in those moments we can remember to be thankful, because it's not just Thanksgiving where we're thankful, right? But we can appreciate what we do have in life. So is there anything else that you want to share before we sign off, my friend, my son?
Get yourself involved in some stuff that involves helping people. Yeah. And have a fun Christmas.
So I leave you with this, my friends. Let's live well and let's love well. Give me some love. Let's be the inspiration in someone else's life to bring them to a greater sense of purpose.
Live, love, vlog.
Peace and grace, my friends. Try it again. Peace and grace, my friends. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Make sure to like and subscribe and click the bell to never miss another video. Peace and grace.
I like that, dude. You just totally brought on probably another 100 subscribers for me. Yeah.